Okay, I am live. Okay. So, quick story. I was doing my daily walk around my town, which I do all the time.
They're saving.
And as I was walking, I saw a coin on the ground. And I was like, okay, let me pick up the coin. The coin was like a bronze coin, so I thought it was a penny. I looked at it and I see symbols that are like Asian symbols. And I'm like, what the hell? Oh. I look closer and it's a 1 cent euro. And I'm just like, why is there a euro in the middle of New Jersey?
I don't know.
Hi, Captain.
Also, that's not the right screen.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's just in the corner.
Awesome.
We're tiny in the corner.
Why is it? No, that's not what I mean. That's not even the right screen. I have two.
That's your DM screen, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the DM screen. Hey, that's not good. Ignore that. We're gonna. There we go. There we go. Now it's working. That's really stupid. Why it was doing that. There we go. Hey.
There's three on site. 3 on site.
There's what? Oh.
Sorry.
I was trying to figure out what. Trying to figure out what you were.
I'm doing Duolingo on the side.
Кидает.
Okay, let's get this open, make sure nothing breaks. There we go. Cool.
Diktat.
Now we're good. Oh god, that's gonna be not great. That's fine. Alright. So, with that being said, we actually... Now we get to move over to that, if it wants. So, you all make your way to the actual town's library. Where you are told that you are to be going to where you know that the entrance into the wizard's tower is, but you also know that you would be able to meet up with Elias's colleague, we're going to call him for now, who says he can get you into the library. He's going to say through the library and into the tower. As you enter into the library, you're once again greeted by the smell of books, as there is once again the older elven woman sitting at the desk. She initially ignores you all. Oh, yep, there you go. She initially ignores you all, and puts her, because you don't directly come to the table. As you know, that is not the reason why you are here. Obviously, you keep your eyes out for the other individual who narrowly and quickly hollows through these halls. And you make your way to an area that you remember in the library long ago that you had the strong presence of magic that brought you this way. If any of you remember that is.
I just remember wandering. Does anybody else remember anything?
I mean, you're talking to the person who doesn't take notes and doesn't remember what she ate yesterday, so...
Fair.
No.
Sign can tell you that the last time you were here, one of the things that you found was there was this strange wall that apparated large amounts of magic that Julie was able to determine was something strange behind it, including, well, a hidden door. But none of you proceeded to continue onward from that point, just noticing, oh, this must be a fake illusion wall leading into the tower. But no one tried to figure out why or how to get in.
Sounds like us.
And that's
we wanted to prepare. Yeah, we wanted to prepare.
You wanted to prepare.
Capitan! Sorry, I just learned how to say captain in Russian.
Nice.
And it turns out to be Capitan.
Amazing. So, as you enter this part of the library, Julie, using her continuous ability to see the magic around her through her eldritch sight, once again finds the wall that kind of leads you into the directionary idea of where you believe the tower to be. All, at least, if not not all of you, but at least
Здесь.
Elias is wondering where your
Он
compatriot
психолог.
is.
Yes.
Психолог.
You look around.
That's what I was looking for.
As you look around, you don't initially see his normal countenance, his dress,
Психолог. Я не капитан.
but you do see something a little odd, per se. An individual who seems to be standing at
Он
the
не
far
психолог.
end of one of the halls of the library,
Не. Психолог.
purveying over some books.
Он не психолог.
Their appearance is fully not what you'd expect, but
Психолог.
the canterness and
Привет,
way they
я
hold
музыкант.
themselves with full knowledge Elias is able to
Музыкант.
determine is the person you are looking
Музыкант.
for.
Музыкант.
You're fast.
Yep.
All
Just
right,
kind of standing in the corner. But
I'm gonna-
definitely not the same clothes you're used to seeing him in.
И.
same hair. Can I like? Is it? You put it in? A hat?
No. Completely different.
Okay, so
He
can I?
he looks
sense that it might
entirely
be-
different.
Can I sense that it might be some sort of
Инженер.
magical, I don't know, fairy spell
Пилот.
or something like
Учитель.
that?
Он не музыкант.
Yes. Most certainly
Он
illusionary magic. Things that are not
Музыкант.
out of his realm of possibilities.
Okay.
Да.
All right. So
Yeah.
I turn to everybody else and say, "Give
Психолог.
me 1 second," and I go and walk over to him, and
Да.
I just kind of like
Спасибо.
nudge shoulders with him because I can sense he's trying to be kind of quiet about it.
You should be able
I'm
to
here.
move. You should be able to move yourself, by the way.
Sorry, I was
Curious.
putting in
Oh no, I understand.
Oh,
I just want to make sure that it is working on your ends.
There
as
it
well,
is.
'cause I can only test.
I just saw darkness because I was fully zoomed in, but now I'm fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, you're all up here. And you nudge him. It's like, oh, goody, you're here. I didn't doubt you for a second there. Do you like the look?
Повар.
I want to be
Повар.
inconspicuous.
Это повар.
So what is he dressed in? Can you give me a description, or you rather?
It is
Тренер.
as you see.
Тренер.
I want you to zoom in
Тренер.
for a second. I want you to zoom in for a
Seriously?
second.
Seriously,
Yeah,
seriously looks
100,
like that.
100% looks like that.
Okay,
100%. It looks like that.
Would my character have seen the anime?
100 it depends if you have.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, how do I said he was 26? Yeah, he's seen the anime. As soon as he gets closer, he does a double take. so-
Вара.
Where did you find that
Вара.
outfit from?
Oh, the outfit, I can just make anything I need whatsoever.
Тренер.
I'm not concerned about that.
Я не ты.
I felt it was a little... I thought the hair was a little strange, but you do you in your world.
Ты.
How did you find this from my world?
Ты музыкант.
Oh, things pop here every
Ты.
once in a while. He
Музыкант.
goes... He goes, oh, wait,
Это
actually, I
Светлана.
think he pulls out the third volume. It's not even like the
Светлана.
first or second volume. It's volume 3 of the
Светлана.
manga.
I kind of like hold
Ты
my
здесь.
hand out because I'm curious.
Oh, yes, go ahead. You're welcome to peruse.
Ты
I
здесь.
grab it and I'm flipping through it, making
Ты
sure it's
здесь.
actually the manga.
Да,
See that
Светлана
it's the
здесь.
third volume.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
It's the
mind
real
if
one.
Do you mind if I keep this?
He goes, go ahead. I can't
Меня
read it
политик.
anyway. As you flip through it, you realize it's entirely in Japanese.
Политик.
Okay, well, I keep it anyways because I
Политик.
want to learn Japanese at some point because I'm bored as hell. I'm like, okay, all right, thanks. I like the look. I wouldn't say it's very inconspicuous, but
Oh.
I appreciate the
that's
effort.
unfortunate.
Политик.
That's unfortunate. But I definitely don't
Пилот.
look like me, do I?
Доктор.
I had you fooled for a second.
Музыкант.
You definitely do not. Facts. So it looks like the whole
Wonderful.
party is together. Are you going to be able to help
Wonderful.
with that door?
Да.
Oh, most certainly. That should be a simple, just
Светлана.
snap of the fingers.
Здесь.
You see him snap his fingers, and pretty much
Виктор.
the illusion doesn't drop in front of the wall. But if Julie's looking at the wall, you just see the door open.
Политик.
Which,
The illusion is fully still there.
Would you ping where the door is on the...
Oh, absolutely. The door is right here.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. I was thinking it was the opposite direction. For
That's
some
really
Nope.
close to where we are.
Yeah, I put you all there.
Ананина?
I put you all there indefinitely. I did that on purpose. The door is right there. And he goes,
Анна Мария?
now if that is all you
Анна.
need of
Мария.
that
Это
was very
Катя?
simple.
Yes, actually. I will be in touch, and I pull out my
Юлия.
my weird stone tablet or whatever.
Ah,
Uli.
yes, we will.
Uli.
Certainly. I'm
Julia.
going to peruse the library if you, if you don't mind.
Is there anything interesting
Юлия,
that I
доктор.
might recognize that others might not?
About the library or about him?
About
Ты
the
здесь?
No, you can give me a perception check real fast.
Это Антон?
over 11 plus. I think it's
Юлия здесь.
5 is my modifier. Hold on, I'm on my spell page. Perception. No, it's 4. So I got a 15.
Юлия, доктор.
Wonderful. You
Юлия.
actually notice a few things.
Доктор.
First,
Юлия,
you notice
политик.
there are 3 total things you notice. First, you notice that he's in the children's section.
Марк, тренер.
So these are all children's books that are around. Originally, you don't make much of it
Марк,
until you
капитан.
realize that it's definitely children's books. And specifically, the wall that he is standing in front of is like
Марк,
folklore.
учитель.
Like these are like little stories, like the our world equivalent of like the Three Goats Gruff, but the Three Kobolds Bluff,
Okay, so spin-off.
things like that.
I know.
Spin-offs, but this world's version of these kind of
Right.
stories. Then you notice that a few of them are definitely touched with Fey magic, because you can feel the energy
Ты
coming off of them.
Психолог.
Okay.
Like they're that strong. Like he's not trying to hide it. Like he's definitely doing something to the books.
Папа,
I better not touch him.
мама и папа.
Okay, so that's what I recognize.
Yes, you see
Где ты?
those 3 things you notice.
Где?
And he goes, now then, I'll be
Где?
off. And he just begins walking off.
Thank you so
Oh, and expanding apparently.
Fine.
he expands.
His spell goes a little
Той.
wonky and he starts getting large.
Yeah, he gets a
Той.
little large instead of
Той.
gone.
Папа,
Alright,
где
so I come
mama?
back to the group and say,
Папа.
there we are.
Alright.
Папа,
like to
где
know-
мама?
Yep.
Яна,
Well, Simon, well, we did
Папа,
hire
где
them
мама?
after all.
где мама?
You there, points to the goblin. You first. Okay.
Кто?
Moves
Кто?
into this dark space
Где она? Где
and disappears into the shadows.
она?
No horrible
Кто она?
screams. This is a good sign.
Он мой учитель.
Sign goes, who's next?
Мой. Мой.
And I
I'll
move back
go.
to the back of the party.
I'll
Okay,
go.
so- Alright. Alright,
Ты мой
Sasha, you
друг.
walk in. If you can't move yourself, please let me know so I
can.
can fix that. Okay, let me fix that for you real fast. Because I thought I fixed all this beforehand. Cause me problems every once in a while. Boop. Boop. Alright. There you
Друг.
go. Now you should be able to move yourself, hopefully.
Друг.
Hopefully.
Друг.
Okay, yeah, I can. Where is that
Друг.
again? Can you ping
Oh.
it?
Yep, absolutely.
И
You are going directly through here into the
Доктор.
shadows.
Okay.
Пилот. Капитан.
Is it pitch
Это мой
black
друг
pretty much
Марк.
in there?
Nope, I was just waiting for a party member to actually walk in
Oh, okay.
before I read the description of the room.
Do we think
It's
Sign
more-
or would Omar go next?
That's up to Atlas, because if Atlas says no, then 100% Simon going next.
Кто?
I'll go
Она.
next. Alright, Omar goes in, and then Simon would fall after, prompting the 2 other hirelings to come with you to go directly after her.
All right, and then I would step in next to Julie, and I would imagine I would walk in with Julie.
Мой. Папа.
Yes.
Здесь.
Alright. Yes, and I will grab everyone respectively. Simon goes in.
Sorry. Apparently I'm getting a wine delivery.
Oh no.
Nice.
They forgot I was streaming, and so I had to remind them, and they're like, oh, okay, your father shall deliver.
Look.
I love it.
Она доктор?
All right.
And Elias will get his crossbow out because he doesn't want to pull out
Где она?
his cannon yet.
Где она?
All right.
Hello. Thank
In
you.
the room,
I have wine. It is sweet.
Он не психолог.
Is it red
all
wine?
right.
Ah, you got a rosé.
Well, kind of. I think it's a sangria, actually.
Drag Julia because Julia is not going it on her own.
Sorry, I'm doing Duolingo and I'm drinking wine.
I know. This is why I have to do it for you. All right. So, as you see before you,
Она Нина? Она...
as you enter
Nina.
into
Кто
this
здесь?
particular chamber, the door
Ты не
opens
мой
up
папа.
into a room that has a pillar
Ты
in the
не мой
center
Не,
and a door on the other side of the room.
ты
I was about to say, should we be seeing
не
There we go.
мой папа.
So, it's once again, you see a door.
Я не
Let me
психолог.
ping that for you. There is a singular there's
Он
a
не
singular
здесь.
pillar right here in the center of the
Он
room,
Не,
and then there is a door leading
Здесь.
upward.
он не здесь. Здесь.
Can I do a
Нет,
perception
здесь.
check on the pillar?
Absolutely.
Perception is... I got a 6.
Fantastic. It is a
That's a big
marble stone pillar.
Can I recognize like the shape of this room? It's giving me vibes from underneath the mausoleum. Do I get any of the same vibes? Like, are the walls made of the same material? Same kind of lighting? Anything like that?
You can either give what would I say? Investigation or I think or arc. Yeah, let's go with investigation. Investigation is the way you would do this.
16 plus 5, so that is an unnatural 21.
You are 100% certain
Sorry.
you're 100% certain that this room is not the kind of the same material that the catacombs are made out of. These are just marble.
Okay.
Oh, these are just marble walls and floor.
All right, just had to check.
However, yes.
Oh,
However, you do notice that there is definitely something off about the alignment of the pillar in the center of the room.
Hey guys, there's something off about this pillar. It doesn't look like it's aligned with the ceiling? Can I tell, or does it just look off?
It looks like it's currently like it could be rotated.
Oh, okay. Looks like we might need to. I don't know if this is a good idea or not.
Omar,
if that door over
go.
there is locked, we might need to rotate this.
Omar.
Ask, yeah, I was gonna ask Omar if he can try to rotate it.
Do we want to check the door first before we do that? Before we possibly summon something to come kill us?
Nah.
I'm kind of asking for it at this point.
All right, so Elias is gonna back up because he doesn't trust this. He has no idea. He's gonna move about that far.
Omar has complete trust in
And I'm aiming the crossbow to protect anybody if I can.
his logic.
out of sheer curiosity, Julie, do you still have your eyes up?
Probably.
Okay, you can tell that the pillar has some form of abjuration magic on
I
it,
figured.
much like the entire room does.
Yeah, I figured.
It is your choice of whether or not you want to let people know that, but
I'm
I'm
probably
letting you
just
know
gonna
that.
leave it be. Because I figured it out without using my eyes. So I figured maybe they will know.
All right, Omar, how do you want to move the pillar?
So, is this kind of a rotate clockwise or counterclockwise type of thing?
You haven't tried to figure it out yet.
And I
Give it a
haven't
jiggle.
said anything because I was.
All right, can I punch it?
Oh god.
You sure as hell could.
I'm picturing like the staircase in Harry Potter. That's what I'm picturing.
No, you should picture that door that I fought for like 5 turns.
Freaking rock pile.
I
Hey,
will
you got
beat it to
through.
a pulp.
You did.
Got through eventually. Okay, I'm just gonna look at Sasha and like hug the pillar and be like, look at Sasha and then be like, which direction? Or my little hamster on my shoulder will be like, which direction?
Go right.
He turns it to the right, or he tries to. Do I need to make a
Alright.
strength check?
Yes, I was gonna say, make me a strength check, please.
Okay. Let me see here. P. 7 plus 4, so 11, I think. I think I have plus
Okay.
4. Do I have plus 4? Yeah.
You are able to.
D&D rolling. Everybody.
You are able to turn it clockwise. You hear the sound of grinding stone against the floor, but it does move slightly. Not much.
Look at
Nothing
Sasha
else
for
seems to
confirmation to go again. To keep going.
When you turn it, does it seem to like does it seem to like click where it stops, or is it just
No.
having a hard time going?
Hard time going.
Okay, can he make an additional strength check to overcome that?
He can.
Alright.
Can you?
Try to. That 20.
Okay.
Nice.
You feel.
Break it.
Oh God! Run!
You feel with all your strength as you turn it, that you are able to definitely move it, but you're very confident that you should be turning. That you, when you go to like re-grip it and continue the push, you feel all of the weight move if you were to like entirely go counterclockwise.
Maybe you should go the other way.
Omar
It
starts
is-
going
it-
the other way. I mean,
It
roll.
slides
Isn't it lefty
immediately.
loosey, righty tighty?
Yes.
You guys went right.
Yes. That's 100% what this was. And so you do it, and you hear a very large thud, click, chuck, and it locks in place, and the pillar goes all the way from the top of the ceiling, which is about maybe 7 or 8 feet high, straight into the floor. You see it drop very fast and very quick. When that happens, you hear 2 separate locks undo themselves. You hear a lock go initially from the wall that is over here, and you hear a lock coming from the wall over here. There are you can assume that there are two different methods to move from this location. 2 different doors.
So when we went and we entered this room, we only saw this one door here, and this
Yes.
wall. Okay.
This one was not. That one was not there before.
Hey, I think we need to take the path less traveled and maybe go through the wall and see what we can see over there. Maybe we can find some loot.
All right.
I reckon.
Omar doesn't ask
do-
question. He just does what he's told. He's a good soldier.
So, Cyan goes, hold on a moment.
Soldiers follow
Looks at
orders.
looks at the goblin. You now door. The goblin that is now completely
Hello?
walks over the door.
Thank you. I
Walks
just got
over to the wall.
popcorn.
Yes.
Walks over and goes, huh? Points at the door. Yes. Sign is looking daggers into him. Goes to push on the door. Hears that and kind of sees it push open. Phew.
It's very buttery popcorn.
God damn. As he goes, phew. He hears a single clicking noise as the door opens and a dart whizzes out from the wall, from the open door, as he narrowly avoids getting hit by it, and it shoots across the entire room, ding, and into the wall across the room.
So it narrowly missed him.
Narrowly missed in the sense that if he wasn't a goblin, it would have been a much easier. It wouldn't have been considered narrowly avoided, but because he is a goblin. In other words, I rolled to see it. I gave him a dexterity saving throw. He rolled a goddamn natural 20.
Yeah.
And dodged this bolt that shot out.
So did it fly over his head necessarily, or did he?
Yeah, he dodged it. It was
He
at
was short.
like he was short, so it would have been at your chest height, his head height.
Okay, so he ducked pretty much.
Yeah, he ducked, and it managed to go right past everyone and into the wall. Ding. But he gives like a thumbs up, like "Heh," and kind of pushes the rest of the door open. You're like I'm alive, but also like the door's open. Safe now.
If we wait a couple seconds, there's no other darts that come out.
Nope. If you want to wait a few extra seconds, you're welcome to wait a few extra seconds. But there is no additional darts that come out.
Okay. Yeah, that's just what my character would wait for to see if it's a timed trap. So it looks like we're good to go, unless anybody wants to check out the other door. I feel like we should come back for that later, maybe. Splitting up has never worked too well for our group. I'll say
Let's
that.
split up.
Let's split up, gang.
Says the guy that almost got killed by the goblin.
Sign looks at the three of you and goes, "Not again, please."
Thank you, Sign.
We even literally pulls in Sasha closer. Sasha, we literally hired people to prevent this from happening. We're supposed to send them first.
I know, I'm just joking.
I wasn't. Let's go.
Looks at Omar. No. Looks at Sign. Tell him no.
No, I'm joking. Please don't. We can't afford to lose you. You're our only person who can hit hard.
I'm needed.
No, your body's needed, not really you as a person.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Omar's tear goes back into his eye. Rolls back into his eye. I'm going on my own.
I just give a clasp on Omar's shoulder, saying, "Yeah, I know, I understand."
Been there.
Been there, done that.
Alrighty then. So, as you go, does anyone follow to the space where the goblin is?
I don't get anywhere near that goblin. I wait till everybody else does.
I'll go.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think I head at the back of the pack with Julie since we're both squishy.
I said I would go.
Oh, you definitely go. I thought you said definitely
Yes.
don't.
Alright, definitely go.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll go too.
All right. As you go to follow up, you see that there's a set of stairs leading downward. Believe it or not.
This isn't up to the tower. Aren't we supposed to be going up?
Maybe we have to go down to go up. I don't know, wizards.
That's
Wizards
very
are
astute,
frickin'
not gonna lie.
pains.
The goblin is kind of just standing there going, down. But in goblin.
I'll tell him, keep walking. Kind of give him, a small, kick. Not actually kicking him, but,
Like a shove.
No, not even. I'm, air kicking him. If he
Alright.
doesn't move, I will start kicking him.
He proceeds downward. Stop that. Thank you. He proceeds down the stairs until you can no longer see him. And he is gone.
Do we hear any screaming?
Perception check.
Give me a second. I'm getting myself a shake, but then I'll get one.
Oh, it's only an 8 for me.
Alright.
17.
Alright.
Use a perception.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
So that would be a 16 because I freaking suck at noticing my surroundings. Julie's like me in real life.
A 6.
Let's see.
At least I had a 16.
Wow. Damn. Gross. Mine doesn't hear much of anything either. Omar, perception check. Do you care about the goblin's fate?
Nah, I'm good.
Cool. Julie, confirm that you do not hear any screaming. Everyone else does not hear any screaming whatsoever. Thank you for the posture check. Alright, and I'm gonna drag Julie away. I'm gonna drag Sasha away. I'm gonna drag Sasha and Sign away, because Sign would follow Sasha.
I'd go down with
We're
Omar.
duo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can
The hireling. Yep, the hirelings are gonna go. Omar, are you going downstairs, or are you investigating the other door?
I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Alright, you go down the stairs. And Elias, are you going down the stairs as well?
Yeah, I just said I go with him.
Okay, I thought so. I want to make sure I heard you
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah.
Alright. Yep. Drag us over real fast to the next one. I have the map I have this map perfectly set up in a nice way. It's fun. Like that. As you enter down the stairs, you are greeted by a room. This square room that is about 50 feet by 30 feet has 2 large pillars on each side of a metal door. 4 alcoves on 2 sides of each of the walls line the walls. There are 4 crystals in one of each of the alcoves. I have more than just a moment. Let me just reveal it all to you. There you go. As you enter the...
Okay.
In each of these different... in each of these different ones, there are a different type of gemstone or crystal.
Ooh, pretty.
The letters are just to help me remember my own writing. They don't mean anything. They just help me remind me what type of crystal they are.
Gotcha.
Okay, so one's like a sapphire, one's a topaz,
Or
a ruby.
turquoise. Ruby.
Emerald.
We're looking
for a Q.
I want it as a Q. I want to see if anyone can guess all
Quartz.
4 of them.
Quartz.
White quartz.
It is white quartz, ruby, topaz, and sapphire.
And then there's an E,
That-
probably for emerald.
We're going to get to that in a moment. There is a single crystal in the middle, though, of the room that stands beside the 2 metal doors. This is an emerald crystal. However, the color of the emerald crystal, much like the others in this room, are all faded. Julie, because you have your Eldritch Sight up,
Yep.
you are, unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to assume it's always up.
Yep. Pretty much. Always.
You can tell that this room eerily just permeates large amounts of evocation magic.
Oh. I've forgotten what that means.
Basically, like damaging spells, like firebolt, fireball.
Okay, so damage.
acid splash, cone of cold. Those are evocation spells.
Okay. I'll warn the others to be careful.
All right, you are free to investigate the room as you like.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till everybody else filters into the room before I go. I'm not gonna buzz past everybody.
I want to go straight to the emerald.
All right. It is currently
God,
fixed
OCD.
into it. Don't even bother with it.
I'm doing it.
Doing what?
There.
That? Oh, that's fine. Okay. So I can't do much about it. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. But yeah, you can tell that all these gemstones are fixed into the wall.
And nothing
Sasha?
happens as Julie runs past all the others?
Yep.
Okay.
I did warn you to be careful though, but
I know, I was...
Yeah, and then you immediately ignored your warning.
I was imagining, you know, some fireball shooting across the room and shit because of the gems, so yeah, that's why Elias said, you know, stay back.
fitting music, Jesus.
All right, so with that being said,
Jack attack. Okay.
would anyone like to look at anything else currently going on?
I'm looking at the emerald.
All right.
Where's the goblin in all of this?
The goblin is technically was the first in the room. He actually walked in the room before Julie did. He's currently just standing off to the side right here.
I'm gonna ask him if he saw anything while we were entering, like before we were entering.
I see nothing. Tries to say in broken common.
Okay, do I is there a reason to believe him?
He is scared shitless out of his mind.
Okay, that's
good
enough.
and you know he's scared shitless out of his mind.
That's good enough, actually.
You can assume that you do not need that he will not be trying to lie or deceive you in any way, because he is afraid of fear of immediate death and punishment.
The two farmers, and the gnomes, where are they?
The gnomes are watching the pets back at the inn.
No, that's the two sons.
As the
Okay.
two sons,
The Redwood clan.
the two farmers are right here. The dwarves, no one paid attention that they didn't follow you.
Why didn't they when we paid them?
I know. Why didn't they?
Okay. I'm gonna ask Julie, because she was one who was the main correspondent. Because now I'm just noticing where
I didn't
we're
talk to them.
missing for. Yeah, you were. You were the one that was the main correspondence with them.
Yeah, but I didn't tell them that it was time to go. I told Elias to, or something like that.
I don't remember that.
Oh, when we were there, we were going to burn down the tower, so it was not time. And then the next morning, I want to say Elias refused to because he didn't feel comfortable with them. So there we go. That's what I remember.
Well, Julie didn't talk to them, so.
Okay, so that could be a good reason why they didn't come.
Oh my!
Jesus, don't die.
It might as well be. It might have well been the reason why they didn't come.
Okay, trying to think now. I'm literally just gonna. I'm still gonna go ask Julie, because Sasha at this point does not know what we now know, that no one asked, even though we paid them. Julie, you know that Redwood clan people you were discussing with and you paid?
Oh, I didn't pay.
You know what?
I think it was Elias' money.
Well, it was Elias' money that you had in your hand.
I need to pull up my notes. I'm not sure if I actually gave it to them.
I remember I passed it over to you.
You passed it to me, but I don't know
Yeah,
if I actually
and Julie
passed
just
it to
never
them.
went over to talk to the Redwoods.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm checking. It says I gained it, but I didn't give it.
Yep. That is 100%
Well, it
what
says
happened.
I gained... Wait a minute. It says I gained 2,000 gold pieces. But I think that came from the The lady with the kids.
What? Who? Oh, the mayor's wife?
Yeah.
I gave you 6,500 gold to pay for them and their lives.
Oh yeah, now I see it. It says Elias handed over 6,500, and I gave it to the dwarves. That was my only notes for that whole day.
So you did pay them. You just never. But we told them the day. Like that's the thing is though we told them the day they saw us gather. It should take common sense for these grown ass gnomes.
They were there.
To be like,
They
oh,
just didn't follow.
Well, then I guess we just have to go back and beat them up, right?
Or we can just go. Or we can just go back and get them. We haven't been gone that long.
Do we know if the spell automatically resets for the door that got us in here, though?
Probably not.
I'm just gonna go back and get them.
You're gonna go back all the way to the tavern to get the dwarves.
A 10-minute walk.
All right. You go back down. Are you trying to be like stealthily coming out of the tower and into the library, or are you going to go?
Sasha's pissed. She's like, we paid these people. And they're not here?
All right. You go back all the way. Let me drag you over.
Omar sits down on the dungeon floor.
Yeah, literally.
I'm still inspecting the emerald.
Waiting for Sasha to get back.
Elias
Plays with his hamster.
Leans against the wall and stares at the floor.
No. Sits on the floor, stares at wall.
Yeah, Elias opens the
Pulls out
manga.
the manga and I start trying to flip through it, see if I can teach myself Japanese, even though I have no reference materials.
You have no idea what they're saying, but you come up with your own words based on the scenarios.
Exactly. There you go. You see, I've read it before, so surely I know what this means.
Photographic memory, you remember the English sub, but not the
God.
not the translation.
You return to the tavern, winded and angry, to see the dwarves.
Kick in the door.
You kick in the door.
And I'm like, where are they?
You see them as they were at the table, currently enjoying their breakfast.
I walk over, I'm like, good morning, sunshines!
You know, we actually did talk to them.
Too.
We did talk to them that morning because they told us about the fire that they saw and they kept them up that night.
Yes, you did.
Let me make this very clear. They're dwarves. They're hard-headed. You have to be clear with them.
I didn't talk to them. Someone else did.
I'm gonna be crystal clear with them. I'd be like, well, it was a good morning until we realized half of our party did not come with us. Would you like to come with us for the job we pay you to do?
Well, that's where you went.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
I was wondering why you're all just left like that. Someone should have told us.
I agree. Someone should have, but let's go.
Absolutely.
All right, and then I'm gonna lead them back.
Yes, indeed. They go to they follow you to the library. I'm gonna just copy pasta them into the other room now. Here they go to get copy pasted. Whoop. Alright. Oh god. Girl. Okay, there you are. And
Did you
you
say copy
return.
pasted instead of copy pasted?
I always say copy pasta. Always.
Reminds me of creepy pasta.
Oh. Why?
Sounds like it.
Alright, well, either way. Here they are. They are now all here. You see Sasha return with 6 dwarves.
Have I made any progress with the emerald?
What were you trying to do with it?
Like, check it out.
Oh, you didn't say what you wanted to do. You just wanted to check it out. You can go ahead and make me either perception, investigation, arcana.
I'm doing investigation.
Alrighty then.
So that's a 5 plus 4, so that's a 9.
All right. You can tell that this particular gemstone is magically infused.
Can I see
With
what type of magic?
Evocation magic.
Okay. So, same as like the whole room.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You can also guess, even with your roll, that some sort of magic has to be applied to it to get it to restore to its glorious color.
Can I look around the room and see if there's like any doors besides the
There
door
are
we
two
came
doors.
through?
There are 2 doors. They are directly in front of you. They are made of metal. They're on both sides of the emerald crystal.
Can I check if they're locked?
Yes, they are locked.
It's a puzzle.
In fact, they don't even have a handle to them.
It's a puzzle. One's probably a trap, and one is the correct door, and we have to solve the puzzle correctly to get through.
No response from the
It
rest
was
of the
very
group.
quiet.
Reading my manga, so unless it gets real loud in the room all of a sudden, I'm too busy trying to learn Japanese.
Kind of realized you're kind of talking to everyone. I'm like, can you? What did you say?
It's a puzzle. The doors are locked, and we need to figure out what spells will reactivate these crystals to open up the right door, and the wrong door probably releases something dangerous at us.
Well, here's a fun fact. I don't know any spells, and neither does most of our party, except, and I point towards Elias, that guy.
What about your girlfriend? Does she know spells?
No, she's a rogue!
Doesn't mean she doesn't know spells!
The 2 farmers kind of speak up. If you're looking for sort of immature or adeptual magic, we're a little preppy in it.
I look over them, I'm like, perfect. Maybe you could assist or find Julie with that then.
And doesn't the dwarves also have that one brother that's like studying on spells?
That's right. And he speaks up. He goes, that's me.
All is firebolt, so I bet I can help with that ruby, but that's about all I can do, unless Sapphire needs like a thunder spell, because I've got Thunder Wave, but I've only got 2.
The dwarf speaks up. You might want to be careful if you're going to use Thunder Wave on them. Make sure you're doing it when you're not near anyone. It kind of affects everyone around you.
And also make sure you're using the right spell, because you don't want to set off a goddamn bomb.
This is also a very good point.
That's why I suggested that I have them, not that I've already gone ahead and used them.
At least we're thinking with our head. So, speaks up the dwarf. Which one do we think? What kind of spell are we looking for each one? I'm not the best when it comes to magic, but I can chalk up a few spells here and there.
That's the hard part. We have no idea what spells are used on each of these crystals. Is there any like writings on the walls or somewhere? Does anyone see any writings?
There. You can give me an investigation check.
I have a 13.
I got an 18.
All right. Elias, you are able to tell that above each of these particular crystals, written in Dwarven, is a simple word.
Looks like there's some words written in Dwarven above the crystals. Does anybody know Dwarven?
Looks at all 6 dwarves.
The dwarves.
I don't know.
All 6 dwarves look at you, just like look. What the ones kind of the ones in the hallway with Sasha and Omar kind of looking at him is like, is he an idiot?
Oh, they're raised. They could have been raised in a town and only know common. Come on now. I go back to my corner.
Go read your
And I pull out my novel
Japanese.
again. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done helping.
This one particular, the one particular dwarf by the name of Luke steps up, and he goes, "All right." Steps up next to Julie. Looks at the one above the emerald. Looks about the word above the emerald. Ha! Wow, these wizards aren't the brightest. Looks at points of the word. That one just straight up says acid. Well, it's like
an emerald acid. That makes sense.
Looks over at the sapphire. This one just says frost.
Okay.
Goes over to the topaz. Huh. That one's scratched out. Maybe they weren't so stupid. Continues over to the ruby. This one simply reads the words burning bright. Oh, now they're getting smart with me. Continues on to the white quartz. And this one says dazzling brilliance. Oh, now they're just playing. Now they're just playing like an ass.
So the last two is probably light and fire.
Maybe. Want to give it a shot? I can at least provide the light.
I probably also have a light cantrip on me in case we want to use that.
That's what I was thinking.
I got a
Goes
light
the dwarf.
cantrip, and I also have sacred flame cantrip.
Oh, maybe either one of those might work if you're thinking it's light magic. The
Like
one of the two farmers walks up and goes, I can do produce flame. Little fire here if we need to do that one.
I'm trying to figure out the acid one. Like, how are we gonna do acid?
No, that was in the catacombs. I was thinking there was that vial of acid that I like tasted or whatever before.
Oh,
I was gonna say something, but I don't think it would reach the TOS.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, does anyone have alcohol?
What? One of the dwarves speaks up. Probably, but we had to leave it back in the inn. Sign goes, if we're in need of acid, I have plenty. Kind of looks at Sasha a bit. Kind of looks at Sasha. It's like, I have plenty. She steps up,
and I'm like, I don't want to know.
She steps, looks at you with like the really.
I'm being texted that I have to go walk my dog. So
Okay.
Should I just send you guys like a picture of all my spells and you guys can like Captain can now like decide?
Sure. That works.
Oh, God,
so right now we have I can't help you.
I have an idea. Okay. It's called I take a picture on my phone and I'll send it to Discord.
Good. That's what I was thinking initially we're gonna do anyway. So right now we have someone who can do I'm saying Julie can do light magic. Cyan has access to acid. One of the farmers can do produce flame, as well as Elias who can do firebolt. The other particular farmer takes a step back just in case this all goes horribly wrong. And the dwarf says, well, if she's got hold of the light and sacred flame, or some form of sacred fire, I probably can use, what's that spell again?
Okay.
Ray of Frost. I can use that
send
one.
You guys the list of spells. I'll be back as soon as possible.
Yep. Because I can do that on the sapphire. But what do we think we got nothing for that topaz though. It's scratched out.
Topaz is kind of orange. Is it more of an orange or more of a red?
It's more of an orange.
Fuck would an orange be? It wouldn't be like Eldritch Blast, because that's red.
Eldritch Blast can be any color.
Well, I'm thinking as far as when it comes out, isn't it? Like force.
It's any color. Any color.
Could Julie technically do an Eldritch Blast because she is a warlock?
She could, but I'm pretty certain she's currently already utilizing she's providing the magic for the white quartz for light or radiant light magic.
Do we have to do it all at once, or do we just do it one at a time?
Is that something you're willing to risk?
I don't know. I don't have any other spells, so I don't know what we do here.
Well, you did say you had a few spells under your belt.
Yeah, I only have Firebolt and Thunderwave. Everything else is like invisibility. I can't cast invisibility on a stone. I mean, you have to do that on a person, a creature. Misty Step is on self. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is more psychic, which does not scream orange to me. Shield is on self. Cure Wounds is on a creature. That's more healing, which orange doesn't give me healing vibes. Does anybody else have anything else?
I mean, I really know next to nothing about magic.
Omar has a rat talk for him.
Yeah, that's good gerbil. Yeah, that's good gerbil.
There we go. Now we're thinking with our noggins.
You said it's scratched out. Can I try to feel the original indentation of it and try to spell it out what it was saying?
Well, it's first written in Dwarven, and second of all, it's carved out, like someone broke it.
Oh, okay. So it's not even something I could trace.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is something that is illegible. Wear and tear over time of centuries have unfortunately taken one of the words from this puzzle.
One of the words?
Well, the word that was above the topaz.
Okay. But the other words have a series, the other stones have a series of words.
Well, in Dwarven, they could be the same word. They could be all technically one word. It is Dwarven, after all. Dwarven, for example, the word I'm saying dazzling brilliance could just be one word in comparison to common.
Okay, topaz. It's an orangish color.
Yep. And if you want to give me an investigation check, you might find more on it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll help.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, beautiful.
And I got a 24. A nat 24.
Yeah, both of you look into it and almost immediately realize that there are streaks of purple running through it.
Purple.
Almost as if it was lightning.
Okay.
Okay, so your thunder wave.
Yeah, I can do thunder wave. Yes. All right. So Elias approaches.
Is the orange supposed to represent lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was lightning or thunder damage was basically what you needed for this.
I was expecting, what's the purple gem? The was it emerald?
Amethyst.
Amethyst.
No.
Yeah,
that
is the purple gem. That is the purple gem.
Cool.
All right, so
now,
Elias prepares his thunder wave in a cone that faces away from the dwarves and everybody, because everybody thinks he's an idiot and that he doesn't know how to use his thunder wave.
At this moment, Omar goes into the hut.
They only thought you were an idiot because you thought the dwarves didn't know how to speak Dwarven.
I said that before. I asked about the dwarves speaking Dwarven.
They were concerned that because Thunder Wave is an AoE spell.
No, I know, but he's been an artificer for quite some time. He knows how to.
This is true. You haven't had many conversations with them. They don't know much about you.
He still thinks that personally, and he's gonna.
This is fair.
Make a point of being very obvious about.
All right. Very true.
He's sassy right now.
Very, very fair. Now the final question is simply this: Do you all believe that you should do it at the same time, or that you should all do it separately?
I think that it's probably in our best interest to do this all at the same time. What do you guys think?
I agree, because
So
all movies that I've seen that have, like, breaking into bank vaults, they always have to turn the key at the exact same time. So you have to hit the stones at the exact same time.
Oh.
All right. The farmer goes, all right, whatever you say. The sign goes on the count of 3.
So
One,
on three, not on
three.
go.
Yes, on 3. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And all 5 of you, if you choose to do so, cast your respective spells on the stone.
Yep.
The stones consume the magic and fully restore to their original pristine color.
Okay, Elias
You
quickly
hear-
steps back because he's nervous. He gets out
As you do, the 2 doors that are next to sign both open, facing into another staircase leading downward.
With that, I think Sasha would probably, like, hurry and, like, run up next to her in case, like, something pops up.
Mm-hmm. Nothing seems to come out.
Okay, so
Sign
both doors
goes.
in the same staircase, yeah?
Yes, both doors lead to the same staircase.
Okay.
Darn. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
No, I wanted to see something, and I wanted to see if Sign could remember something. She could not. She could not
Well-
recall a bit of information.
But she's perfect.
All the dwarves and Omar and the other farmer, after seeing that no one is dead, enter in the room. The goblin, fearing for his life, proceeds to make sure he keeps at all distance a 30-foot distance from Elias upon Sasha's request at all times. A fear of pain and death and suffering.
Which I would give.
In a heartbeat. Alright. The sign goes, turns to the goblin. You know the deal. Proceeds to run toward the end of the hall. And proceeds to go down and continue down the stairs. Into roughly the next room. Alright. Get over real fast. Come on. Well, 20 being slow here. My computer being slow. Huh? Alright. Please. Alright. Anyone can make a perception check to hear if they hear any amount of pain and suffering.
I'll do a perception.
12 plus
I'll also do a
4.
perception check because I want to hear this goblin.
I'll do 11.
I got 16.
Oh, where's my perception?
All right.
I got. Oh god, it's rolling so slow. I'm gonna just wait for it. I got a 15.
All right. All of you do not hear any form of screaming.
Oh no.
You hear no form of screaming. There is no yelling, no screaming. You just hear the clip, clap, 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 clap of his feet as he walks down the stairs, and then just hear him stop at the bottom.
All right.
I guess he can be
I start
fine.
following everybody.
Wait, so Sasha has night vision. Can she see anything that the others couldn't?
No, this room is, again, enoughly, like, they're not lit, but weirdly enough, they all have this sense of, like, an eerie arcane glow to them.
Okay. So it's not really the lack of light is what's preventing us.
It's preventing. What do you mean preventing you?
Like preventing us from seeing like the goblin to see if he's alive or dead.
Well, all these stairs are curved.
Oh, okay. So that also okay.
If you can look, they are all curved stairs.
Yeah,
it is
that
a
makes
tower.
sense.
It is a tower after all. The entire building runs on curves.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna start moving you over.
All right.
It's gonna take me a second because there are so many of you. But I'm going to start moving you all over into the next room. Who is going down first?
I'll go.
Okay, Sasha, and Sign. God damn, I can't speak right now.
I would start that as well.
Okay, you'll go as well. The 2 farmers will go because the farmers are told to stay near Sign at all times. That was part of the deal.
They got a protector.
The dwarves know that they're here, and they're just here for the job, so they'll follow behind Elias. And then Omar, do you want to hold up the rear, or do you want to stand next to Julie?
I'll hold up the rear.
Okay. All right, you're gonna hold up the rear. I'm gonna have Julie be right there, and you'll be behind in that. That way, I can just drag and drop you all into the next room.
All right.
All right, we're gonna drag you all over into the next room.
What is this Kaga line that I just came back to?
You are all moving into the next room. That's what's going on. I was putting you in like what order you all want to go down in.
Am I missing any spell slots?
You are not. You casted the light cantrip.
Okay, so just the cantrip.
Yep. So basically, what it was the white you had to cast them all at the same time. The white topaz was radiant magic. The sapphire was
white
cold.
topaz?
Sorry, white quartz.
Okay.
White quartz was radiant.
That's what I thought.
The sapphire was cold. The emerald was acid or poison damage. The ruby was fire. And the topaz was lightning or thunder damage.
Makes sense.
And it was only because both Sasha and Elias decided to investigate the crystal a bit more and found streaking purple lines inside of it that mimicked almost that of lightning.
I figured it was lightning.
And that's what it was.
Why didn't you say something?
I thought I did!
No!
When does Julie ever say, like, any relevant information after realizing realizes it, just doesn't
because
say
when
it.
Julie first started, Julie was just such a helpful person, and now she's like, figure it out by yourself.
I guess I thought it was easy enough that you guys would just know.
No.
You see, that's the appropriate Julie response.
Because that's literally what happened in the other room. She's like, oh, it's just adoration. I figured you guys would know about it.
Half the party's rogues. How would they know that?
I don't know. I figured it out just by walking in. I didn't even need to use any spells or anything.
The person is Omar, who just punches everything.
I'm about to punch this stone.
Please don't.
I gotcha. All right.
The stone is about to attack you. I saw it.
Soda? Soda's attacking?
The stone.
Oh, the stone. Okay.
The stone, sorry.
By the way, fun fact, there were 2 ways out of that puzzle, and I will say inherently you chose the harder method.
Well,
Could I punch the door down?
It is evocation magic. The door was susceptible to evocation type damage. You could you could systematically keep bombarding it with types of evocation magic until it inherently just broke down. Evocation has 2 manners. Evocation has 2 properties. The ability to create, much like you did in restoring the magic into the crystals, or absolute fucking destruction.
So Omar could have punched the door open this time.
No, Omar would not have been able to punch the door.
Magic destruction.
He would have been there forever.
Omar wants to punch a door forever.
Well,
I'm sure you do.
You practically did it last time.
wait for this room. This room is only about 30 feet by 30 feet wide. It has a 100-foot ceiling. This stairwell led down a very far time.
We're still going down?
Oh, yes.
Dang it.
If you feel there's something off about this, You can make me a history check.
Yes.
Make me a history check.
11 plus. Where's my history? 4. So 15.
All right, that's exactly what you need to get this information, or at least to remember this. You remember a very long time ago that you were told, when you were researching into the tower and its history, that this tower over the years has sunken into the ground. What you saw outside and what you knew about it was that part you saw outside was all an illusion to keep up its appearance. The true tower, now that you're seeing it in full force, only leads downward because the tower itself has sunken into the mud over thousands of years of its weight.
I don't know what type of check this would be, but can Julie be like, aren't I supposed to go to the top of the tower for the thing I want? Like
you would remember that is in the tower, yes.
But I don't know where in the tower.
No,
okay.
But you do hear if you're starting to think that, you can hear a voice in your head going, "Oh, it's certainly here. Oh, don't worry about that."
Okay, so
hello, Julie.
Not the
Hello,
top.
Julie.
It could be the bottom. Good to know.
It could very well be. It could very well be.
Oh boy. Okay, let's
Hello.
keep going. Hi.
Oh yes,
Hi.
I can. Hi. I'm here too.
Yes, I know you are.
always here.
I'm very well aware that you're always there. Just like, I need to find this thing. And
Oh
get you
yes,
off
and
my
when you
back.
do. Fine if you have to be that way about it.
Don't forget
Ta-ta.
our deal.
Oh, I haven't. As you don't feel or see him, you just hear him.
Yeah, I know. That's just how he is.
All right. So, you enter into this room. It is a 30 by 30 foot room with a 100-foot ceiling. A single wooden door with a dragon's face carved into it is on the other side of the room. On the door, inscribed in all languages, shifting into different patterns in order for anyone to be able to read, simply says a single phrase. A single word can open 1,000 doors.
Knock, knock.
The dragon's eyes of the statue curve toward you. Who goes there?
Oh,
Mind you,
God.
the mouth of the dragon's door is moving with it. Imagine the lion's head cave from Aladdin.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't thought about that in years.
Boo.
Looks at you. No.
Can I walk up to it?
Stop crying.
It looks over to you. Who goes there?
Sasha.
Hello, Sasha. It tries to mimic your voice a bit when saying the word.
We're trying to gain entrance.
Yes.
Are we allowed to, or will there be a cost?
Yes.
What is your price?
It doesn't respond to that question.
Is it still, like, sentient at this point? Now I'm gonna ask, who are you?
I am a door. Each word in a different voice.
Who are those
Elias.
voices?
Elias comes up.
My
Yeah, I whisper over to him, and I'm like, "Can you help?"
I'm gonna let the door finish.
my creators.
Open.
It looks at you. It turns its head a bit to your direction. It breathes heavily.
Do I recognize any of the voices?
No, you don't.
Okay. Because it said the voices are the creators. I was curious.
It breathes heavily, and that's it.
Yep. It kind of gives like a humph kind of situation.
Can
Please.
I look inside the mouth?
The mouth kind of stays closed until it only responds when it opens.
I say please.
Oh god, please don't.
You may
There we go.
proceed. And its mouth opens wide,
Oh.
leading
How wide is
toward
the mouth?
We make the goblin go in.
He shoved the goblin through the hole.
Yum yum. Lunchtime.
No. Do you pick
Nom,
him
nom,
up and throw him, or
lunchtime.
do you have Omar pick him up and just shove him in?
Omar definitely does that.
Omar just picks him up and just yeets
Yeah.
him into the open mouth.
Yeah,
You hear?
I grab him by his nape with one hand and I throw him.
You just hear? Ah, 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 ah.
This
No
entire
screaming.
time, this goblin has just been our punching bag.
Not even our punching bag. It's like a pebble that we use to
Our
test
hacky
traps.
yeah,
But
Pebble.
he's in our hacky sack.
Can we nickname him Pebble?
I'm
Sure.
not giving him a
Oh,
name.
boy.
He's just it to me.
He is it. But you just hear him go. You just hear like but you don't hear like screaming afterward. You just hear, "I'm okay."
I'm gonna shout back, "We don't care!"
Aww.
No response comes from the goblin.
That's so mean.
I look back at Sasha. My gerbil's like, we kind of do care. I mean, it's safe. for
No,
us,
we
you know?
don't care. And I look at the gerbil because he almost killed Elias, and we care about Elias, not him.
No, I'm saying we care because it means it's a safe path now.
Yeah, we care for our safety, not his.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like thumbs up the gerbil.
The gerbil throws you two thumbs ups. Omar just nods.
The dwarves are stepping in, and they go, "You really needed all of us for this very simple task?"
Something tells me it's not as simple as you might think.
Fair enough.
All right, so I would be like the second person in, but I definitely wouldn't be the first because I'm keeping at least one person between me and the goblin.
Me.
I'll go as well.
All right.
All right. This time, as you are going down, I have the movie all over. You see the goblin.
Why is it so quiet?
You see the goblin stop. I'm gonna say
Okay,
as I
that's
move
my
you all
music.
over one by one. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta move you all over. It's gonna take me a hot minute to move you all over into the next room, just for the sake of continuity.
My mom and I just had this conversation about how impatient we are.
Yes, you are. You are very impatient. And I should know. I know what I do
chicken
for a
butt?
living. I know what I do for a living. Alright, I'm just slowly. There are so many of you. This was not the intended plan. When I initially. I know, and I love it. It's like, I love the fact that I did not initially plan for you to bring 10 other people into the dungeon with you.
I wasn't planning it either. Someone else decided to
fodder.
do that.
Cannon fodder.
Yeah.
I love the fact that all of you this will make this room so much more interesting.
So also, we could have had 2 more different people as well, but we chose to have them watch our
Oh
dogs.
god, what about the step traps? If we all pile into one room and there's like traps on the ground.
We're trailing, so we would figure it out pretty quickly if the first person steps on it.
So the goblin.
Yes, the goblin.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
He's expendable.
Oh,
He's
God.
expendable. This is why you brought him here.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are so mean.
He nearly killed Elias!
Sasha
did it,
literally is doing.
Save me from that. Come on, Julie.
Sasha literally brought the goblin to torture him
And I did it for Elias.
for closure.
It's
make sure he
getting
dies.
Closure, and also it's getting revenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Oh boy.
That did not go fully. Okay, cool. All right. As you all enter the room, this 40-foot room, this 40-foot diameter room, has a single pedestal in the center and a small door from across the entrance. From across the entrance, the door, for the sake of things, is right here. After the last dwarf enters the room behind you, the entrance seals shut. A ring of fire encloses the entire circle of this room. A circle flame. A circle.
God.
Yes, those are the X's. And in every language on the top of the walls of the room, a countdown clock begins to go from the number 60 heading downward.
I quickly run to the pedestal to see what's happening there.
Yeah,
I'll join as well.
I come join perception investigation whenever the fuck I need to.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll do perception.
Investigation for me.
All right, investigation, perceptions. Okay.
I'll do investigation.
I got a 12.
I got a 6.
Okay. All right.
did
From
not
all of
do
these, here's what you all notice. This is a stone pedestal, and on top of the stone pedestal, there is a single small raised dais, which is equivalent.
Like
A dais is basically no, that's a dial.
Okay.
This is a dais. A dais is like a raised platform.
Okay.
Is a raised platform. This particular platform is not made of stone like the pedestal is made out of, but it is made out of a smooth granite stone instead.
Okay.
Are we able to pick it up?
No, it is fixed into the. It is fixed into it.
Can I feel around it and see if there's like a switch?
Can I also try to gently just barely touch it, see if it will impress down at all?
Sure, you can both do what you need to do. Yes, Sasha can look for the particular thing that is being looked for like a switch or something, and Elias, you can see if you can press down on it. So I'm gonna let Sasha do the investigation first before you get a chance to press it down.
Okay.
So it's an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check what that is for me. I got a 14.
All right. As you go around, you are able to notice. Hold on. I just need to check something real fast. Make sure my stream didn't crap. Okay. It is because it's really lagging behind. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. As you go to look around, Sasha, you can kind of notice that Elias is on the right track as he goes to press his hand onto the inherent would-be switch. As you press the button, it
Not
indents.
fully, I just barely.
Not fully? Okay. It does look like it would move in if you applied pressure to it. Even light pressure, it would go in.
Somebody pick up the goblin and put it on the platform. Hurry.
As
Okay.
the screaming, Jesus Christ. Goblin is picked up and sat on the platform.
I back away.
Oh god, where the hell is he going? He is not meant to be flung over the room. No, he is just going here. You sit him on the platform. The fire, at this point, which is beginning to close in on the room.
It increases, or it was already doing that?
It was as you were spending a few seconds looking in, I'm moving Omar and the dwarves who are seeing the fire and just going, no, thank you. Kind of crushing it on themselves. You go to do it. You see the fire vanish for a second, only to rage harder as it goes up higher into on the edges of the walls, and the numbers continue to go again, back from 60 going downward. 59, 58.
Is the platform all the way down, or does it look like it can be pressed more?
He is currently sitting on the raised little button.
So it hasn't gone all the way down yet.
No, the actual platform itself does not go down. There is a little button.
Anybody have anything heavy
55, 54, 53.
Where are you?
Huh?
Omar.
Omar, sit on it!
52.
Omar
51.
sits.
Oh,
50. Omar pushes the goblet off. Goblet falls to the ground. Omar sits on the platform. The fire dissipates. Only to rage harder a third time! No! Even higher up the walls! The count restarts. 60, 59, 58, 57.
Something even heavier! I look at all the dwarves. Do all of you together weigh more than Omar?
Probably! Come on, lads!
Right!
Come on, dwarves! Dogpile! They all go to dogpile onto the button. I will have to drag them all at once. This will be a bit of a thing.
I'll hold back away so you have.
Yep. Hopefully I didn't drag you all. Nope, I ended up dragging only one dwarf because I was trying to drag everyone and only grabbed one dwarf in the process. All of them one at a time. Okay, I got the other three. Come on. All of them dogpile on top of Omar. The fire goes down. Only to rage again for a fourth time!
Oh my god!
59, 58.
Get on it!
They're all sitting on it.
All of them!
All of you sit on it.
Yeah, sure. We all dogpile on top of each other.
All right. The fire dies down very quickly. To rage the brightest white hot flames you have ever seen as they all encroach slowly further inward. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. You can't get to the door. The door is currently behind the flames as they enclose closer into the circle. Closer to the pillar and pedestal.
Is there something underneath the pedestal we can like flip over? Like, is there a secret entrance? Oh my god!
Solid surface. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46.
Drive!
Doing it.
What if we?
45, 44, 43, 42.
I pull out my Eldritch Cannon Protector and I give our party members 10. How many people can I do? 1d8 plus your intelligence modifier. Minimum of plus 1. My intelligence modifier is what? Hopefully 4. 3. Okay. I protect me, Sasha. That's
the goblin's
3
gonna
people,
die.
and Julie. Oh no, I don't protect myself. I protect Sign. I protect those 3. Since those are the only 3 I can protect, and you get additional 10 HP. That's all I can do.
All right.
I have Sign. What do you think we should do?
Sign's currently just like, I don't know. If we, I must know. 40, 39, 38.
I cast the shield spell on myself.
Can
+5
can Omar lift the pedestal?
Is Nay here?
Yeah, I am.
It is affixed to the. It's affixed to the ground.
Julie, do you
and you're
know
also all
anything we
currently
can
sitting
do?
on the pedal.
What if we all get off the pedestal?
Do I see anything with my Eldritch sight?
No. Weirdly enough, your Eldritch sight is being blocked in this room.
Okay, pull out my crossbow and I start shooting freaking bolts at the door behind the flames, hoping that they don't get incinerated.
God. Wait, is
33,
this an illusion?
32,
It doesn't do
31,
anything, though, Captain.
30.
did the
The
boat
flames?
do anything? No, I shot him at the door behind the flames.
は
Which one? There's 2 doors. The one that was
The-
shut when you
the-
walked in, and the one you're supposed to go out of.
The one we're supposed to go
頭
out.
がいいです
It
夫は大学生です。
fixes into the wall. It hits the door.
It hits the door.
You're not certain if
Okay.
you're not certain if it does anything.
Okay, guys, start throwing everything you got at the door. Maybe we can get through this.
30. The lights go out.
Switch the door!
30.
Here's a weird
Over
question.
here.
I have a weird
The li-
question.
Yes.
Does it actually feel hot in the room?
No. Actually, no.
Go up and
Sorry.
see-
No. Actually, it does. It feels
Okay.
very hot in this
Okay.
room. It's getting.
For a moment, I was like, illusion magic?
It's like, wait, no. Sorry. You are. No. I was right. Different room. Sorry. Thinking different room. Thinking different room. Different puzzle. It definitely is 100% getting hotter in here. The lights go out, and the only source of light currently in this room is the raging hot flames.
Can I go up to the fire, like just the closest part, and just like put my pinky in it?
You want to get closer to the fire?
Yes. No one has to join me. I just want to see if it's real.
ニューヨー
Elias
ク
keep shooting crossbows.
I'll follow
at the
behind.
door.
It's like push Sasha into the
Wait, get the goblin! Get the goblin! We'll put him in the fire!
Use the goblin.
Use the goblin!
Send the goblin through to open the door. Maybe you can open the door.
Yeah! Goblin,
夫は弁
go!
護士です
Can I chuck the
I
goblin through
choose
the fire?
you!
Chuck. He is chucked into the flames. You see his body emulate in flame as he rolls on the ground past the flames, burning and screaming.
母
Oh my god.
有名
Door
ピザ
goblin.
25, 24,
妹は大学生
23,
です。
22. The flames are getting closer. 21, 20,
That goblin's fucked.
19,
The goblin.
18.
I have
You
no
see the
clue.
goblin continuing to scream and run in pain.
は
He doesn't move. He's just rolling on the ground
Just
trying to put out this fire.
Wait,
花
wait,
さんの
wait,
家
wait,
族
wait,
も
wait,
小
wait.
さい
I've
で
got
す。
something. I've got something. I've got pyrotechnics. I've got fucking pyrotechnics. I block off the 5-foot cube in front of the door, and I remove the flame from that area.
夫もうるさ
Alright.
いです。夫も
Does
う
that
る
do
さいで
that?
す
I've。never used pyrotechnics
Choose
before.
an area of
This.
flame that you can see and can fit within a 5-foot cube within range. You can extinguish the fire in that area. You can either create fireworks or smoke.
Alright. You go to cast
花さんはとて
pyrotechnics.
もうるさい
It
です
does nothing.
花さんはとてもうるさいです
Captain, are you trying to get us
What?
killed?
14,
とても
13.
花さんはとてもうるさいです
11.
I'm just gonna sit down on the pedestal and just be
You're
like,
all sitting
I
whatever.
on
have
it already.
no clue, so I'm just
What
sitting
if we
there
all get
too.
off the pedestal?
I got off the pedestal to shoot crossbow bolts continuously at the door to see if the door break. So
It
is
is-
there any
it is
update
getting-
to that?
It's getting closer. Just for the sake of things, because I'm not able to
兄
do
は
it
とて
very
も優しい
easily,
です
but I'm gonna ping on the middle. I'm gonna ping in the middle of the page. Where the ping stops is roughly how close the flames are to you.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's
really
right on the
close.
edge.
It's really,
really close. If
兄
anyone
は
gets
と
on
て
the
も優しい
pedestal,
です
you're gonna have to do something for me.
兄はとても優しいです優しです
You know,
And we
Elias
get-
just gives up. He's already died once, so he just sits down and says, "Well, it was a good journey, guys."
On the pedestal or on the
I will
floor?
outside- On the floor,
I will-
outside of the pedestal. He's
Give me an
done.
intelligence. Give me an intelligence
This-
saving throw.
兄はおしゃれです
Who? Who are you
So
asking?
it's
Me.
this is
Okay.
anyone who gets off the pedestal.
Pedestal. I'll get off.
Give me an intelligence
兄
saving
はお
throw.
しゃれです
20.
How do I do that?
わ
So it's
I clicked on
it's
saving
a
throws.
yeah, it's a saving throw intelligence.
17.
All right.
Oh wait, oh no, I don't have to add my intelligence. Oh wait, either way it's 0.
Okay. All right. So, Sasha and Omar,
Oh no.
you feel a white hot intensity of pain boiling your skin. It is insufferable. You aren't taking any damage, but the pain is immensely immaculate to even the point where your voice cannot make or form words from how painful it is. Elias, as you put your hands down on the ground and give up entirely, you realize the fire doesn't hurt. It doesn't burn. It doesn't feel like it's anything. 10, 9, 8.
Throw
7.
water on them to make them feel better. I say it's fake. Wait out the timer, maybe. I'm sorry you have to go through this pain, but it's fake. I promise.
You try
I
to
thought it
pour
was
water
fake.
on your friend. You try to pour water. I'll explain. I'll explain in a moment. 5, 4.
Can I charge them all off of the pedestal?
Ugh, jeez.
You are
I
literally on.
I walk to the door. And
Elias is at the door, shaking it open. Omar, you are in such insufferable pain that even you cannot comprehend words. You are on the floor trying to put yourself out from extinguishing fire. Elias was the only person who managed to pass the save.
Okay, so can I get the door open, or am I still working on it?
Still working on it.
Okay, well,
4.
while Sasha is being in pain, I kind of drag her hand and work her to the door. Because it's not going to increase.
Dragging me?
She's already in pain, so...
I'm just gonna drag her into the fire.
You're able to pull her. She's flailing.
You're
Sign is crying, watching Elias pull Sasha past the flames.
She's fine, Sign, I promise. And I try to...
She can't hear you amongst the crackling sound. 3, 2, 1. All the flames go out, the lights fully come back on, and the door directly in front of Elias slides open upward. Everyone is free from their madness and delirium.
Well, that was fun.
Sasha, make sure got burns all over her. I see you're fine. It's okay, Sasha. It's okay. It's just in her midst.
I hold on to Elias. I'm like, don't let me go just yet.
I thought it was
There's some water. And
Yeah.
I passed her the flask of water.
I gulp it out and be like, Sign! Don't leave me again!
Sign was. You see that the tears of Sign's eyes are still coming down. Now realizing that everything is safe and everything is fine. Julie, you are both confused and angry.
Why am I confused and angry? I predicted that it was fake.
You did predict it was fake. Correct. But you're angry to why you couldn't figure out why it was fake. Unless Julie just simply does not care.
No,
That would sound like Julie.
She would care. Because she thinks she's smarter than that.
You hear in your voice a very well-known
I hear in my mind,
voice.
not my voice.
Yes, you hear in your mind a voice who simply goes, well, that was just rude and mean of them, casting a non-detection spell on their own illusion magic.
I thought so. Damn it!
Looks at the glyphs around the room. Looks at the glyphs like, you should look up.
Oh, no one ever looks up!
If you look at the ceiling, the entire markings for the illusion spells, non-detection, and hallucinatory field and hallucinatory field are on the ceiling.
God damn it. No one ever looks up.
He goes, well, next time just ask me. I could have looked up for you.
I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to admit defeat to you, asshole.
He's already gone. All of the dwarves crumble up going, what the fuck was that?
Losing magic.
What kind of fucked up place is this?
Told you it was a lot harder than you thought it was.
The goblin picking himself up. Shaking.
I half expect him to pass out.
A little stained. Sign is holding Sasha in the sense of like she feared that you were literally burning to death in the flames.
I like hold her back, and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm kind of like rocking in her arms, probably.
Mm-hmm. All right. The two farmers going, holy shit, we survived that. Yeah, I know, completely. I can't believe we survived that one, huh? We're real bow adventurers now.
It's a stupid puzzle that we should have seen beforehand.
Well, the door seems open.
Well, what are we waiting for? We got work to do.
Barely into the staircase and leans against the wall away from everybody and just takes time to himself. And lets everybody pass.
All right.
No time for lollygagging. Let's go, Elias.
I look at her and I look away.
It was illusion.
And I stay there.
Move on.
I just shake my head and I stand there.
The dwarves go, come on, kind of pushing the goblin along. You first. Kind of looking outside and Sasha like, this is the key. This is what we do now. Kind of pushing the goblin forward.
I like hold a thumbs up.
The one dwarf looks back at you and gives like a, yeah. Pushes harder. Down the stairs he falls. Tum, 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 tum.
I feel like Sasha's probably like feeling weak from that. Like, I know she's not physically hurt, but she's probably taken like a mental toll, and that kind of correlates to like her physical strength. I feel like Sasha would probably just like hang on to Sign just for a little bit, just to kind of like get back like her bearings. Her bearings, yeah. Mm-hmm. She's just kind of shaken up from literally burning alive.
Yep.
But not.
Yes. All right. The dwarves push the goblins down the stairs. The farmer hands follow along with anyone else going down the stairs with them. All right, Julie, perfect. I'll drag you over. Omar, you take.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Julie and Omar.
At the very back of the group. Lost the thought.
Yep. I'm gonna say, Cyan and Sasha, you have as much time as you want, and I'll let the others see what happens as you're down there into the next space. Let me move.
What is this, floor
over.
6 now?
This is floor 6.
I got Your Best Nightmare playing from Undertale. It is very fitting.
It is very fitting, especially for what's about to happen.
Oh.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, you should never think it's a good sign when I say anything. Alright. The room is this large circular chamber. Depicts that of a dark forest. There is no natural lighting in this room.
Why does this remind me of Spooky's jump scare mansion? Where you enter this like killer deer area of like a fake forest.
It's a very good apt way of describing the scenery. Tall trees leading up into a vast dark sky that you cannot see. The only direct light that is directly in front of you that you can see amongst the trees is a lit, roaring campfire.
Can I approach and be like, hello, is anyone here?
Absolutely you can. You can go straight up to the campsite in the center. I will point, and if you can't see where it is, yep, it's right there.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to spot.
It's right there. Currently, the flames are roaring as it is. There are several rolled out mats, a pitched tent, some left behind bags, and camping gear.
And yet again say like, hello, is anyone here?
There is no response, either the first or the second time.
Can I like check the bags?
Absolutely, you can.
Whatever roll is that? If I have to roll.
No roll needed. No roll needed for this. You look into the bags, and you are able to find what look like active provisions.
Oh, that's kind of spooky.
As you decide to do that, the dwarves push the goblin forward.
Guys, you don't need to push him.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, but it's
I'm already
fun,
in front
kinda
of
one the
everyone.
chuckles.
I'm already in front.
Omar starts pushing him too.
Good.
One of the dwarves go, oh, but it's kind of fun though. The goblin hisses.
As the goblin hisses, Omar pushes him again. Check in.
How about you guys
Into the-
push each
into the-
other, not the goblin? He's like half your size.
Huh?
Omar shrugs,
Alright.
picks up the goblin, and is about to chuck him instead.
Omar,
The dwarves go.
you too. Stop it.
Dwarves go. All right. Shoves one of their brothers. Hey! What? She said to push you.
I said push each other. I didn't say just that guy.
Yeah, he's one of the others. Idiot. Hits him across the back of the head.
Can I check
your rock
For brains.
the tent while they're doing that?
Yeah, you can check
Sure.
the tent.
The gerbil says out loud, well, he's not technically shoving him anymore. He's gonna chuck him. And with that, Omar baseball pitches his goblin.
No, and the lady said don't chuck him anymore.
I think Tiffany's just shaking her head at you guys at this
Yeah,
point.
Tiffany is just literally Tiffany is sitting on your shoulder. You just see, but facing backwards to the rest of them, just giving like arms crossed, sitting on your shoulder, facing backwards, his head shaking back and forth.
I'm watching you with the two fingers.
Einstein knocks you in the back. I was saying, kind of knocks you in the back of the head. Omar, just like cut it out.
Omar puts the goblin down, gives him one final push.
You feel
It
a
was
little bite on your
Elias
ear.
that
You
Tiffany
feel a nibble on your
attacked,
ear. Ah. Sorry,
Yeah,
you were
fucking
saying,
do it
Julie?
again.
right? Tiffany attacked Elias, right?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was Elias or Omar, and I'm like, someone got attacked by Tiffany.
It was not Omar. All right. With that, Sign and Sasha, you get hold of your bearings. And Sign suggests that we should catch up with the others.
Yeah, I agree. I say okay, and me and her start heading forward.
All right. You two manage to make it down into the next room, leaving Elias in the other room with his thoughts.
Right. I noticed they're gone after probably about, I don't know, 2 minutes, and then I follow
Yeah.
after.
Okay. Alright. And you managed to make your way down. Perfect. Alright. You all are here at this campsite. And I think that's where we're going to stop.
All
But
right.
what
now.
do I see in the tent?
Oh, you see what is the equivalency of cooking supplies, cooking gear.
Like pots, spoons.
Yeah, pots and pans, and spoons and bowls. And a rolled up mat to sleep in. Sorry, I did not hear that you said you were looking into the tent.
I did. I'm standing right in front of it.
That's why I said I didn't hear you say that. But that's where we're going to hold for now. You're investigating this dark, unnatural forest in the middle of a giant wizard's tower.
And to our knowledge,
All right.
this
Yep,
is an
to your
empty
knowledge.
campsite. In the
To your
middle.
knowledge, it is simply that of an empty campsite. All right, then. So, I am going to
Hi.
be...
Sure. I'll have some more wine.
I'm gonna go back to my just chatting screen. I'll probably be just chatting with my chat
Thanks.
for a while as stream catches up.
I'm gonna head out for the night. I didn't get sleep for like the last 2 nights.
Oh,
so.
Oh my god.
Get
Yes,
sleep,
have a
Kaido.
Yes, have a good night.
Good night.
Take a
Good
good
night.
sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Alright. I'm also gonna head off as well.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you all for playing.
Thank
Hope you have
Yeah,
a lot of
have a
fun.
good night. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.